find a way to run from the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
All right, so today is March 10th, 2021. This is my second video I'm editing. The first one is on my computer and my husband is using my computer, so I didn't finish editing. So much is going on because tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment. So I was like, while my kids are in class, I had to leave the living room. And I said, let me start recording because some of the things that I put as bookmark for tomorrow morning are the one that I was viewing. So I was like, let me just start recording to cut my time short for tomorrow. And if I have time, I'm probably gonna start editing this until I go back to the first video, which is on my computer and my husband is using it. And I just finished edit this one. And I'm gonna put it live right now. Right now it's 12:30. All right, let's see here. Let me go back. What was some? Okay, I want to make sure I delete some things. So I recorded it yesterday, so the date is correct. All right. Next, let me put some thing at the end. Save, and then public. So let me publish it. Get it out the way, so I don't have to schedule it. All right, so now I'm gonna go on Twitter. There are some stuff I bookmark and there are some stuff, you know what, let me go straight on my bookmark. All right, straight on my bookmark. Okay, let's see here. This is the first one. UK journalist. Okay, that's from Omid Scobie. The family and staff were well aware of the extent of it, and though their recollection may vary, ours don't, because we lived through it with them, and there are many emails and texts to support that. End quote. Friend of the Sussexes, Jenna, tells this morning that there are receipts. Ooh, Lord, let's hear this. 3 minutes. Let's see. Oh, I bookmarked it, but I didn't.
Short.
Let's see.
You know, much, but I really do feel like we're in a new era.
Okay. All right.
Uh-oh. There are receipts. Let's see, the Sussex Squad podcast. We told them to Meghan alone. There are receipts and they better watch it. I'm telling you, Meghan has to have a whole entire catalog and each receipt would probably end the monarch on its own. Ha! Okay? I said it. That was their biggest mistake. If they didn't want Meghan to be in there, they should have said right from the start. Right from the start. Okay? And one of the the conversation I was having with my oh damn, this thing is blacking it. All right, let's see here. Comment, which one is that? I think it was this one. One of the comment I was having, conversation I had, is that about someone who saw something that was being said on the where is it? Let's see if I see it. Okay, I'm trying to make this short. Okay, this is my answer. This is the question. I read an article yesterday and I was really disgusted. The article quoting that Wallis Simpson was far more better than Meghan because she was loyal and silent to the end. Okay? And I could not believe that a national newspaper said something like that. Shame. I mean, you have to take things how it is. Okay? These people are the one who always inflicting. I've been saying that on my channel a lot. It's not like I'm an expert on this, but things that I see that's been going on, it's like a pattern. People who always bullying, inflicting pain, suffering, and others onto others, they don't know how to take it back. But this is my answer to her, and I think I was pretty much comfortable with what I wrote. And I got 7 thumbs up. Okay? And I responded, that's because the other one was silenced to the end. Okay, the same way the quote Meghan haters and quote keep saying quote Meghan knew what she was getting herself into end quote. I guess I can say the quote the family knew what they were getting themselves into. Okay, they knew Meghan was a feminist and she spoke out against unjust treatment of others. So, what can I say? Both sides are even. The royal families, the royal water, the British press, etc. started it. Meghan did everything they told her. Okay, they even told her to go back to America and she was irrelevant and they will not speak of her again. What did they do? Went after her again. And it's a bunch of them. White men and some women, okay, against one black woman. So what are they crying out for? That she got receipt to back her claim on top of not keeping quiet? I told you what was the royal family biggest mistake. They should have said no from the beginning to the marriage if they didn't want Harry to marry her. This time I think it will be different. This love is not one-sided, meaning that it's not just Meghan who love Harry or only Harry love Meghan. So if both of them, they love each other. Okay? So the love is mutual. So they will fight for the same cause. Okay? The world is watching. All right? So yeah. They keep on saying, Meghan knew what she was getting to. Yeah, okay. So the royals knew what they were getting. They knew Meghan was a feminist. She spoke out very unjust stuff. I'm telling you, that picture of her, if I'm editing this on my laptop, I won't be able to show the picture, is that where she was sitting outside of Buckingham Palace with her friend. And I said, the minute I saw it, the thing that came to me was that it's like Princess Diana knew who she was, what she is capable of, and I felt like, I think I said, okay, it's like Princess Diana said, go back to America, go educate yourself, be a strong woman, and then come back and get my son. And this is what we're getting here. All right? So let me go back to Twitter. All right, let me read some more. Come on. Let's see, there's 2 comments here under there. Okay, Meghan has to have a whole entire, okay, that's this, exactly. Okay, A, that Bob on her, but most importantly, B, ma'am came with receipt, and I appreciate her support with Meghan Markle is covered. Thanks, Gina. All right, all of the point A and B were made. Okay, I'm worried because I saw Twitter post which told ITV interview with Meghan and Prince Harry was edited to look Meghan bad. Also, some things about staff cut off. Is this true? We're gonna find out. They said Meghan was a bully. There's receipt for that. I said it. The only thing, even when they were doing investigation about whatever, anything she was involved in and all of this, I'm sure Meghan kept receipt. Okay? I wasn't worried about that. The only thing that would worry me, I think I said it in my video, is if she didn't have her own part. So whatever they put present, let's say in court or whatever, it's gonna have to match Meghan. How come Meghan's is not the same as yours? Because I remember there was a delay on something. I think they were supposed to put whatever expenses, some sort of annual report or whatever it is. I don't remember exactly what it was, but there was a delay in that, and I'm assuming that has to do something to frame Meghan. But apparently they didn't know she was making backup for herself. Okay, all right, so I have so much to do. Let's skip that. Well done. Okay, oh, there's more coming. Well done, Jenna, on sharing that point about Meghan having all the receipt. The royal family better think carefully before they proceed with their smears. And I was so enraged with that frankly insulting statement when they were so quick to state they're investigating a palace leak story. All right, this woman Jenna is so annoying to listen to. Okay, she almost rude in interviews. Now you see she's interviewed. You didn't see some other people before her and some other places were rude. Okay, stop interviewing her. In other words, stop telling the truth. Okay, that said, I stand with Harry and Meghan. Whatever. Okay, she ain't rude. She just watched her best friend go through 4 years of smear without pushback, be suicidal with assistance, having her child denied its right because of racism, and deny security when her life was at a threat, all created and fanned by the Brit media. All right, yet another friend that Meghan doesn't have. Okay, she seemed to have numerous royal friends that don't exist. I too feel as though we're in a new era. All right, may God bless and protect Meghan and Harry, Archie, baby girl Sussex, Phoenix, okay, Empress Doria, and all of Meghan, true loving and well friend. Damn, I'm in the bedroom. There's a glare on the screen. I can't really read it carefully. David is burn that shit down. Okay, my girl has receipt. Had the world deny everything, she will be busted them with receipt. Okay, exactly. We always said receipt and the bullying smear was bended to shut her up and stop the interview. But Meghan said, come on, you made my life hell for 4 years, 4 whole years and counting, but I had the receipt and I ain't about to go back down. Come on, Jenna, thank you. All right, let's see here. So much so that they leaked the info after they left for Canada on the sly. Okay, Meghan Markle suffered anxiety attack with royal exit, matter of life and death. Let's see here. A friend of the Duchess of Sussex has spoken of her emotional need to step back from her senior role in the royal family in the week after Prince Harry and her made bombshell announcement. When was that? I'm telling you, the squad have receipt of everything. Okay, by Russell Myers and Milo Boyd, reporter, January 17, 2020. OMG, thank God at long last good friend are able to speak out. It's high time. I'm telling you, the wall is gonna be cracking. But the most important question some of the Brits should be asking, this is where the fundamental thing for me, for someone who was giving 50%, they told her to be 50%, and she was doing that much at 50%, and they told her to scale back down. If your money, your taxpayer money, is going to these people, and someone who has so much energy to give and help the charities, and for them to tell her no, scale back down, what money, or why are you giving them money? Okay, so which means if Meghan is at 50% right now, okay, at 50%, she's doing 50% of her full capacity. How much capacity those royals are doing? 10% out of your millions of tax dollars? This is what pisses me off. Okay, you gotta ask you, should the money that's going to the royal should go directly to those charities instead? Because they're not doing their job. They're not even giving 100. Okay, that should be their job to, I don't know. Those charities need money to continue those things that shut down for kids doing painting and art and all of this. Go give the money to them. Okay, this is the question that people should be asking. They're telling her, oh, be at 50. Remember, that was before all of this. Oprah brought it up at a completely different time. That's when Oprah was over there. I don't know what they were doing, but Meghan told Oprah that they told her to scale down like 50% less. Oh man, my goodness. Let me go to the next one. That was a good one to start. All right. This is the part that I bookmarked. It has been a great shock to the UK establishment and its press lackeys to discover that the person they have been so willingly abusing has turned out to be an independent-minded adult megastar in her own right and unwilling to put up with their behavior. Meghan Markle rocks. Let's see here. Look at his face. Let's see, Chris Chip. So the Duchess of Sussex formally filed a complaint. She did? I bookmarked it. I didn't even read. Well, this is the one that I bookmarked down here, but not that. Let's see. So the Duchess of Sussex formally filed a complaint to at ITV on Monday. So don't wonder why they fire him. They fire him. Okay, on Monday, it's thought to have been sent to the broadcaster CEO. Meghan raised concern about how Piers Morgan's word affect the issue of mental health and what it might do to others contemplating suicide. So she was one of the 3 people high profile. Oh, shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Meghan is slaying. She was waiting after this interview to go after him. Oh my God, now I see why the squad was saying Meghan is the bad bitch. Oh my God. She was one of them. Let's see some of the comment here. Okay. Oh, so she watched it and therefore saw her dad on GMA. And did she reach out to her father? Okay, that's the thing here. According to her, her dad doesn't exist. She wanted to see what he was saying. Okay, say he loves her. Or did she just complain to ITV, though she never looked at the media? Yeah, right. Okay, her father doesn't love her. Words are cheap when not backed up by action. Trashing his own daughter for 4 years and the tabloid doesn't scream love now, does it? Yesterday's interview, he tried to blackmail her to calm him. Filthy man. Oh my goodness. Luckily, I said in one of my videos, the minute you left your mother's womb, you are independent. Okay? My goodness, Jesus Christ. Okay, so she canceled him for daring to question her version of event. I mean, if the guy called her, she called him and said, lied to her face pretty much over the phone. I mean, this is one thing I don't like when people lie to me too. There's some people in my family I really shut down. I don't hate them, but I just shut them down. Okay, a very dangerous precedent to suggest person claiming victimhood. Oh, whatever. OMG, that's disgusting. She really is intent on taking everyone down, and shame on GME for allowing free speech to be silent. But they're going after her. Free speech going directly to her. My goodness, for 4 years, this guy, I mean, wow. Okay, tell that to the next suicide person who will be afraid to get help. Put aside your blind hatred of Meghan and open your eyes to the big picture. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, good. You can preach about supporting mental health, then trash someone for opening up. Imagine how many people who will have come forward are now going to stay silent. All the work these agencies and professionals have put into urging people to get help has gone down the drain. Thank you. That's a good one. Okay. Most people that take their own lives don't mention it to anybody else. Gary Speed in 2011. The fact that Meghan said she was suicidal equals she had no intent of his. Stop giving excuses. You just never know. If she knew she's not that type of person, but if she's thinking about it, let's say you're in a room by yourself and you have nobody to talk to, and then this thing is going through your mind. Guess what? Most likely you will do it. Okay? It's her 2 senses that contemplating with her. The good and the bad. The bad is like you need to take your life to, finish with all that pain. The other one is probably saying, you're better than this. You're better than this. You could do much better. So she was contemplating with all of this with herself. So the best thing is to talk to somebody. She knew she was better than this. Okay, it's like three person. There's the good and the bad, and there's herself who has to make the decision. All right, I'm not a freaking psychologist, but you could think this is the way some mind goes through all of this. But you can't make excuses. If we know there's a problem out there, we know there's a problem out there. You can make it easy for them to continue with their problem. It's to make it easy for them to get out of their problem, not to increase it. My goodness, human beings are so vile. Let's see, the amount of people losing their job at the hands of Meghan Markle is going. They should have left her alone. They should have left her alone. That's all. Okay, the royal family should have told Harry, no, you can't marry her. Okay, and then everything else could have been private, backdoor, and he's stepping back and all of this. Nobody will know this. Because you guys always have a yes, 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 yes. Okay, you know you get away with a lot of things, but you decided to cross your finger and say yes to Harry. Okay, you know. Okay, it's almost the same thing, but slightly different with the Diana and Charles. Charles knew he wasn't in love with her, but he went with it anyway, thinking he's gonna continue his nonsense and create 2 kids with her, and then drop her dead. You know, move on with her mistress and do all this stuff. Okay. So here you have the family again, who knew they were not supportive of it, but they say yes to it to make Harry happy. Guess what? Harry was in love. He was truly in love, and Meghan truly loved them. Okay? So now they bring this up on themselves. Now you have 2 strong people who are in love with each other, and they knew there was a problem with the institution. Okay? Band together, and you ask for it. Okay, wait until more people get angry about it. All right, they better come to a better solution. And guess what? Even if things come down, let's say things come down, it goes back to normalcy. Meghan and Harry better be careful when they go to the UK. That's all I'm saying. Okay, it has been done before, that video. Okay, his word will absolutely have affected many people feeling suicidal. The problem is we're told to speak up, never feel alone. Yet the world is full of people like Piers who label you an attention seeker and dismiss how you feel. Unfortunately, this is why many take their lives. You see? And I didn't know too much about Caroline Flack, but for some reason, every time I have example, because she was the only one I could think of when I'm bringing certain point. Caroline Flack. But not knowing Meghan was going through that. Not knowing she was going through that. It's unbelievable. Okay, exactly. A friend took their life because when he told his boss he was having suicidal thought, his boss said, "Oh, just man up and get on with it." He killed himself that night. Oh my God. People accuse Meghan of lying or really saying, we will believe you when you kill yourself. I mean, guess what? That's what they wanted. Truly, I think that's what they wanted when she went for help and asked them for help. So another word, okay, if you do that, you make life easier. We didn't want you here anyway. Okay? That's the thing. This is how I see it. All right? And right, she sure as his behavior was and is totally unacceptable, though speaking about their suicidal ideation must always be believed, or we just perpetuate the ignorance and stigma many have attached to mental health and remain in the dark ages. All right. Okay. His own word, belittling mental health issue, and over 40,000 complaints helped. His obsession with her while she stayed silent was noted. Okay. He fell into his own trap. That's right. That is true. Okay, definitely not a Piers Morgan fan, and GMA will be much improved without him. But the wider point is that a person called into question another person's claim and was forced out of their job as a result. I'm not overly comfortable with that. They should have keep Meghan's name out of their mouth. That's all. Just keep her name out of her mouth. He was the one who told her, go back to America. Okay? If you want privacy, go back to America. Where is Meghan right now? Where was Meghan yesterday? Not in Britain. Meghan was in America. Why was he still talking about her? Why? This is the thing some of you need to ask. Why was he still talking about her? And then again, wasn't they come with some sort of a poll? Nobody was gonna watch it. So why the hell was he sitting down watching it? Okay? If Meghan was so irrelevant to him, why watch it? And then to come on national television to still talk about her. Okay? This is all on him. All on him. Her name, Meghan Markle, should be out of Piers Morgan's mouth. He was the one who told her to go back to America.
You're public people. All of you. In that moment, you're public people. Stop your squealing about privacy. We don't want to hear it.
Piers,
If you want to be private, go back to America and live privately. It's pretty straightforward.
you don't have to go back to America, by the way.
She does. She's an American.
Where is Meghan right now? And where was Meghan when he got fired or dismissed, whatever it may be, or he quit? Where was Meghan? Not in Britain. Okay? Meghan was minding her own business. Okay? But yet, he was still talking about her. All right? Nothing said has been verified. She had every means in the world to get help. Just thought she was joining a soap. Okay? Meghan isn't going to see you commenting that you don't believe she was suicidal, but your friend who have been suicidal will. Where did this thing come from? Okay, glad that she did that, as Piers is so hateful, but I thought she didn't see anything about her. Maybe someone brought it to her attention. Because remember, her thing went out after her interview was aired. Now she needs to know what's going on, how people is perceiving it.
From them. And I'm wondering if you've had a chance to talk to them, how they're feeling today, because there must have been a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of emotion, and it must have been draining for them. Do you know how they're feeling now that it's aired and it's out there? And I'm also wondering how you're feeling, because the night before the interview, you didn't sleep, and I know that you prepared for this. I know there were nothing off limits. I'm curious about how everybody's feeling this morning.
Well, I haven't really spoken to them since the interview because we're in different
time changes are different,
time zones.
Yeah.
I got a text from Meghan yesterday saying, "How's it going?"
Yeah, what are people saying? Yeah.
How's it going? Because she was putting Archie to bed, waiting on the West Coast feed, and had no idea what was happening on the East Coast. And I said, I don't either. From what I can tell, it's going well. I know it's airing. Mm-hmm. So I will probably have a conversation with them later on today.
But guess what? They were talking about her. Long and behold, they were still putting her down. Okay, I've attempted suicide twice, once in 2001 and again 2019. To me, Michael is playing the Hollywood diva. What are you talking about? Nothing to do with her skin color. Whatever. Okay, just show away. Okay, I'm glad to hear she's feeling better. Mental health issues are very serious after watching Oprah on Monday night. I realized that both of them are unstable. Okay, I hope Archie is okay. While they are struggle, I just hope and pray that they get the help they need. Look, guess what? When people are in a certain situation, when they see a toxic situation, and this is something I'm trying to teach my son right now, both of my kids. When you are in a toxic situation and you see the person continue, just move yourself out of the way. Okay? Last week, I was having some issues with my son. I allow him to play video game online, and I thought it was one friend, but the other friend brought another one with him. But for some reason, the new friend is bullying my son online. And then I told my son, before he used to be so happy to go online to play on the weekend and stuff like that. But all of a sudden, he keeps on crying and stuff. I had to remind him. This is why your school is having those classes for you to teach you about things that goes online. And I told him this is why I do not want you to have a YouTube channel, because people are mean online. Okay? And I said, when you are playing online with your friend, if that other friend come, just step out. Okay? Just tell them you gotta go, or tell them exactly how you feel. If they're bullying you, they're bothering you, just let them know. Okay? Every time that friend is on, I always ask him, is that friend is playing too? If he says yes, and I said, don't come crying to me. This is your chance to move, to play another game. Move away from that site. Okay? So, this is what Harry and Meghan did. There was a toxic environment. Their mind is pretty much well aware. They know they have some issues here. There were some issues here. So, they moved themselves out of the toxic environment and they get away from it. Okay? So anybody who's saying otherwise, I don't know. They've been saying it. Harry in particular, since he was a young boy. Okay? Leave him alone. His private life is private. Okay? If he's doing some charity work, feel free to take pictures of him and do all of that. But you guys keep on going. I'm telling you, the most quiet people, when you get into their damn nerve, all right, this is what happened. All right? Let's see, what about Meghan interview? These two mental health champions both said they were too ashamed to tell anyone about her suicidal thought and never bothered to say how the issue was resolved, far more than damaging and would have thought. Well, she said she has receipt. Whatever emails she sent to HR and all of this, she got herself out of there. Her and her husband. The place was toxic. So I don't know what these people are talking about. Okay, maybe now they're getting the help in the U.S. Remember, Diana was going through the same thing. Diana went in as a normal person. Okay, this institution is really crazy. Anybody who goes in there, they pretty much damage them. Okay, so they could fall in line. Okay, these are women with that mind of their own. Okay, they want to damage them. So the only problem that they're having right now is that she got out. She got out. She's like, no way. Forget your thing. And the thing is that she was still willing to be with them. Okay? But guess what? They didn't want to give her security. Okay? They know exactly what they were doing. Okay? She got herself out of there. I mean, I'm not in her shoes. I don't know what I would have done if I was in her place. And I don't want to be in her place. But she did what she felt is best for her at the time. And guess what? We Sussex Squad just have to keep on praying for them. Because I see a lot of these people don't know, still don't get it. Don't get it. And in one of my videos, the thumbnails where I had Harry and William as a young boy behind the mother's casket. And then in the corner somewhere, I put those people who were crying. And I put fakers there. I did it a while back. This is exactly what I'm seeing here. All these people in the UK who's, getting on Meghan and Harry's case, they all are fakers. They were probably some of the same people who were crying at Diana's thing when they find out Diana died. All right? They were crying. I'm like, what the F? When she was alive, she needed help. Nobody wanted to help her. And then all of a sudden, when she died, you guys are crying? Please. All right? Next thing. Next video. Okay, that's the one I just did. All right, let's see here. Since we are all sipping tea tonight, it was an open secret in the UK high society that William was having a hot and heavy affair with a family friend. Parenthesis, I heard early via a contact, and parenthesis, I heard Harry beg William to stop and he refused. Who? Really? What is going on? Let me read the comment. Maybe I'll go in the thing here. I'll go in the article. And maybe I'll just put in the description. I wonder if Harry and Will fell out because Harry knew what he had done and didn't want to see history repeat itself. He talked about loving Will to bits, but to see your brother do the same thing to his wife that your dad did to your mom. My goodness, Harry had his head on his shoulder. Wow. That's probably it. Okay, he also said there is a space. Okay, for his dad, he obviously still feels emotion, and although it is pain, he still feels when he mentioned Baldy, there was nothing much really. Okay, he is done with his brother. The love him to bits was more of a formality. There is no contact. My goodness. I mean, this is someone who's seen the history. He didn't want to, repeat that. Okay, I first heard the Prince William cheating rumors around late October last year during a press run. One of the VIP attendants at a hotel we were at had a very big mouth. Okay, why do I feel like I read this before? She said the woman was someone who's not being discussed right now, though so few. My goodness. Okay, there are several. He doesn't have a mistress. He has several different. Okay, let's see this one. Okay, I heard from two separate sources. There's the rumors two separate sources that Will and Lady Rose affair is well known in the Norfolk set, but like Charles and Camilla, those who know are dutiful silent on the subject. Let's see here. There's more. All right, let's see. Resisting the urge to read the comments in the Daily Mail. Happy for them. Okay, anyone who enraged male readers so easily is the true queen in my eyes. My cousin served with Harry, and he was a very true gentleman. William's affair is the reason they don't talk, not Meghan. Interesting. Is his affair. So in other words, Harry wants William to pretty much give Kate the attention that she deserves. No wonder why Kate is always looking at Harry in such a, I don't know, I'll put a question mark there. Sorry, but saying the brother don't talk only because of the affair and not because he was awful to Meghan is just BS. I have 3 brothers and 1 half brother. No guy will cut ties with their brother because he's cheating on his wife. No way. But guess what? They have different experiences. I'm not ruling anything out. I'm just reading things on Twitter. So I don't know what's true, what's false. Okay? But both brothers went through the same experience, tragic experience. They know the history of their fathers and their mother. Okay? So this is completely different. Like Harry took what happened to his mom to heart. That's the thing. Why are you even allowed to tweet this? Want his lawyer get out? What is that? Prince William lawyer tries to support rumors of affair. The information collected on Meghanpedia receipt is meant to be downloaded, shared, and used against people who want to rewrite. Okay, receipt. Let's bookmark this. Okay, I'm telling you, oh my lord. They spoke out against Katie allegedly having her hair extension, but not this. He's be under oath to state this didn't happen if it went to trial, and if it turned out later this was true, he'll be committing perjury. His silence says something. Okay, I wonder how long this tweet will be here. Tweet with this subject matter, typical vanish. Okay. I took my screenshot as well. I'm surprised the tweet lasted this long. Okay, the court injunction against reporting his alleged affair with Rose in the UK. Personally, I don't give a shit about what happened in their marriage if Kay is okay with it. But if the affair was the reason he sold his brother a family to the press, then it's become everyone's business. Heard that Meghan was thrown under the bus to distract the media from this story. Okay, I can imagine this is one of the reasons Kate was upset about something. Okay, Meghan and Harry's son Archie is way cuter than William's kid. Okay, I'm not getting into kids. Alright, they all have their own features. What is this? Meghan and Harry's son. Okay, that's this one. Really, okay, let's get out of this one. Okay, Harry being taken aback little reminded William of his current activity and how William doesn't have to range to discuss anyone else's relationship when he has so little regard for his own marriage. Alright, let me go to another tweet. Okay, UK racism is so much worse than US because this country is in denial that it even exists. You will go to HR, Human Resources, and say someone call you monkey, and their response will be, well, I get called a giraffe because I'm tall. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm laughing at this. This Twitter is crazy. Alright, let's see. She called herself. But anyway, this actually happened to one of my friends. I wish I was making that example up. Alright, I have nothing to advertise here, but my, Cash App, whatever, yeah, BX. Alright, so why we comparing racism in different countries? Is this the bottom? Have we reached at the bottom? Alright, let me move to the next one. Okay, this is my one. That's the squad. Alright, Janina saying that investigation of racism and bullying are good things because Meghan has receipt. That's the dancing. 30 seconds. let me stop. All right, this is it here. 3 minutes, I showed that already. Can I get that video? This was manipulated yet again by the UK tabloid to make it seem that Jenna is saying that M is lying. Okay, she's like, bring it. Bring it. Okay, let me bookmark this. Okay, I've seen that thing so many times. All right, and I think, yeah, this one, I don't know if I bookmark it. All right, let me go to the next tweet. Okay, British media hack writers are such snowflakes claiming to hold royals to account, that is, use lies and use anecdotes to revile the ones who don't grant access and revert the one who do. Black you for telling the truth. These same snowflakes expected Meghan to stay and take the abuse. Let's see here. Harry's Secret, Camilla Tomney. Okay, the proudest moment and quote award-winning journalist, okay, career is being used to out Harry and Meghan relationship. Wow, so she was the one and she got rewarded for that. My goodness. My goodness, my goodness. This is a shame. This is a shame. A shame, a shame, a shame. Wow. Okay, there's no comment in here. Next tweet. Okay, here's the thing, people. If we're going to accept Lizzie as loving granny, then we need to accept that the figurehead is a puppet. Hello, what I've been saying? What have I been saying? The queen is just a figure. She's not running anything. Okay? How are you the bee in charge who love your grandson but couldn't do one goddamn thing to help him? So it's either you can't do shit or you're a stone cold bitch. Alright? But remember, she said the same thing to Diana. Diana had gone directly to her. Okay? It's the same thing. Diana had did everything asking for help, and then when she realized she wasn't getting help, I guess HR, okay? So she went directly to the queen. And guess what the queen said? What am I supposed to do? Okay? So there it is. This is why Harry did not even bother telling the grandma, because from the mother's experience, okay? All right. Harry alluded to this. What also not said is how Liz must have caught on that she was suddenly busy. My issue is that she didn't push back when it happened. She is a puppet. Thank you. What I've been saying, people. I've been saying it. Okay, she's a puppet, but that doesn't make her any less complicit. If she can protect Pedro, okay, if she can protect Pedro, she could have had them for tea. Okay, let's listen to this.
But I hear you heard at the end of December while we were in Canada. And to then get back on the 6th, after my grandmother had said, the moment you land, come up to...
We asked if we could go up to see her.
Come up to Sandringham, we'd love to have a chat, come for tea, and why don't you stay for dinner, because it's going to be a long drive and you're going to be exhausted.
She even said stay the night.
Wonderful, I love that.
Yeah.
The moment we landed in the UK, I got a message from my private secretary, Fiona, at the time.
Private secretary is sort of like a CEO role in the institution.
Cutting and pasting a message from the Queen's private secretary, basically saying, please pass on to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex that he cannot come to Norfolk. The Queen is busy. She's busy all week.
After she just invited you?
Yeah.
Just invited me. The Queen's busy. She's busy all week. Do not come up here. Okay. So I rang her from Frogmore that night and said, I was thinking about coming anyway, but I hear you're now busy. And she said, yes, there's something in my diary that I didn't know that I had. And I said, well, what about the rest of the week? She goes, well, that's busy now as well. Okay. I didn't want to push because I kind of knew what was going on. And then later that night...
But doesn't the Queen get to do, doesn't the Queen get to do what the Queen wants to do?
No, when you're head of the firm, there is people around you that give you advice.
Okay.
There is people around you that give you advice. There is people around you that give you advice. There is people around you that give you advice.
Okay. There it is, the advice thing. Okay.
And what has also made me really sad is some of that advice has been really bad.
Okay.
And what has also made me really sad is some of that advice has been really bad. Some of that advice has been really bad. Some of that advice has been really bad.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, that was tough. You know, it's the type of thing.
Okay, this I've been saying this. All right, they had to get Harry out of there. Harry was the brain of reasoning. Okay, I've said this. There it is. I forgot they even said that. Okay, they're giving them bad advice. Guess what? They got Harry out of there. They got Harry to be separated with his brother. All of this rift that's going on were by design. Okay. This is another proof of some of the thing I've been said. Let me rewind it slightly.
No, when you're head of the firm, there is people around you that give you advice.
Okay, there it is.
And what has also made me really sad is some of that advice has been really bad.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah,
All
that was
right?
tough. You know, it's the type of thing when
Just
someone
go-
says, I'm busy. And oh, by the way, I'm busy all week. That's a big sign.
Well, but when it's your mother, that's...
Yeah, when it's your grandmother, that's tough.
Okay, go back to some of the videos when I said this. I don't even remember when I said it. Okay, go back to some of my videos. I know some of them were before the interview. Okay, I told you I consider them two separate entities, and they took over the minute the Queen's father passed, and then from there on is bad advice after bad advice. Okay, and Harry was the only level-headed person there, and he was too close to the people who will be at the throne. To Harry will be giving them better advice than those other people. All right, there it is. There's my proof right there. I swear, I need some freaking award for this. Talking hypothetically, and then there it is. There's my proof. Okay, I feel like her need to protect alleged pedo was an easy sign of for her handlers, because they don't have a problem with pedos. This is the thing. You know, when you get people angry, not all of the British right now are angry, because I'm seeing a lot of comment. I don't know if it's paid trolls or whatever, but they trying to get people's blood boil. Okay, meaning the people's giving the Queen, whoever's giving advice over there to the royals. Okay, they getting people's blood boil. The people. So far, not enough. So they're gonna reach to the point where people saying, what? And be upset and say, why we giving out tax money to these people? They're not even da. This is to the point where they're getting at to. Okay, I told you that Harry was the only brain of reasoning, so that's why they had to get him out of there. All right. I remember what the Stone Cold being, she was at Diana's death when a living, breathing mourning horn was outside BP gates. It took public outcry for her to publicly acknowledge her grandsons and words loss. She knew then, does she now, who is in charge? Okay, yeah, I told that old rat is used to manipulate the public. I don't know. It's the people who's, I don't know. I've said enough about this. Okay, their private secretaries navigate them like managers. It's hard to describe. It's like regular people taking legal advice, so as told, because your counsel knows more than you do about the law. That's how the royal family handlers are treated, and they know protocol and laws that apply. But the same thing. But these people are, I don't even know what to say. I'm thinking, some of the things that I've said where they blackmail Andy and all of this. But the thing is, even if those people who's giving the Queen advice, some of the people should be asking, why Harry and Meghan, the most popular senior royal, who's actually doing the most for the people with those charities, why were they denied security? Why? Okay, forget about titles or anything. Why were they denied security? Because even though they were stepping back, they were still wanting to do was it half and half in or half out or something like that? So why were they denied security? This is the thing the taxpayers need to ask. My money is going over there to help you guys to pop up those charities, and Harry and Meghan were the two senior royals who were doing the most work for any charities. Why were they denied security where they felt like it wasn't safe for them to stay in the UK? This is the question I'm having here. Okay, I'm not in the UK, so I'm just saying. Okay, it is a fact that she is a figurehead, but she also has a hella influence. That influence isn't limitless. She's using her to protect her son, not her grandson. The Windsor are a house divided. Each house is protecting itself. William is the one they can't reign, and though, in my opinion. That's exactly. The other day in one of my videos, I was trying to explain this. I got tangled in my own. I got entangled in my own explanation. I left the subject alone. That's exactly what I was trying to say. I was like, before I put my foot in my mouth, let me leave that subject alone. I think one of the best things that I did was a family tree in one of my thumbnails. Yes, this is one of the things I was trying to say, is that each individual are their own houses. Okay, their own, you see, they each have their own secretary and all of this nonsense and all of that. But when you look at it, it's like, what the F? Okay, you are the firm. There should be one sort of this. But anyway, again, I'm going to entangle myself with my explanation. Let me get the hell out of this. Okay, what is this here? Let me read 3 more here. She used all her political capital inside and outside the firm to protect Andrew. Okay, I can't make sense of that one either. I like to know too. You're absolutely right. She's incapacitated. Exactly. All right, next tweet. All right, let's see. Well, so the letter clearly mattered to the royal couple. Sadly, it didn't make the difference we hoped it would. So we had to ask ourselves, what should the next step be? Was it Member of Parliament behind letter of solidarity called for action on press bullying? The Guardian. Why did I bookmark this? Okay, I think there was another article. I said I was gonna go in it, but I'm almost close to 1 hour. I don't want to do 2 hours video and then later at 6 o'clock I have to go back to the first video that I was doing. Okay, any port in a storm, I'm sure it brought comfort. Thank you. Was it Member of Parliament Lynch? Okay, now, all right, may something good come out of this whole situation. The British media has made enough victims. It is time to change. Okay, thank you. It was important for people and also for image of the UK. You did it. We are witnessing this from all over the world. Is so disgusting. UK press bullying her. Okay, we need real media regulators and accountability for those shaping public opinion. That's right. Thank you. The way some of the tabloids write about women and just people in general, especially those who aren't male and white, is disgusting and need to be stopped. Okay, thank you. You're appreciated. Bless you, Holly, for standing up for what was right. Or what is right. Okay, it's not only Meghan and Harry that this impact, but a lot of multicultural people who saw and knew that was happening, but were too scared to vocalize it. Okay, thank you for standing up for them. It really means a lot for them. All right, the accusations were made, but no examples. Diana was attacked, and that wasn't racially motivated. Okay, I mean, Meghan got both of them. Okay, she got attacked for, I guess, for being herself, almost like Diana, and she got attacked for being a biracial person. All right, so you got all sort of things. She was getting at all angles. She could never get a break. All right, neither William or Harry were compared to a chimpanzee, nor to my knowledge, as I can't find press on it, had the shade of their skin questioned for its melanin ratio. This makes it racial. All right, Holly, the first step surely has to be immediate disbanding of the royal order. Okay, why are laws breaking papers like The Sun and Daily Mail giving privileges, access, and sanction as official source of royal news to the world's media? Okay, some biases. Okay, the poor quality of the press is the main question, of which is bullying is simply one aspect. Corbyn was hounded daily by them, and there was barely a murmur from the political class. Okay, 2 more. Okay, it matters to us who have been defended Meghan since day one. Okay, journalism is a form of social media. It is informative, influential, interactive, and should be governed by the same policy as all other social media platforms. Penalties to be issued upon breach. All right, let's see here. There should be an inquiry into the press, maybe get Lord Justice Leveson to oversee it. It could be called the Leveson Inquiry. Oh, hold on. Maybe there is something like that. All right, next tweet. Let's see here. This one. Okay, this gaslighting BS. And I'm so tired of it. Meghan didn't cost anyone their job. She has every right to complain and speak out, and I'm glad she has. Freedom to of speech goes both ways. Okay, did Meghan personally cost Piers Morgan his job? Duchess formally complained to ITV out of concern for others dealing with their own mental health after presenter said he didn't believe a word she said and refused to apologize. I mean, if he brought it up on himself. Okay, they ask him, they give him a chance. You need to apologize, not just for Meghan's sake for saying that, but there's other people who's looking at you. You see some of the tweets that I read. Okay, it's not just Meghan is influencing here. They give him a chance to apologize. So he thought he was a big man. He said no, so get the boot. All right, let's see here. What about Piers Morgan and his freedom of speech? You don't seem too keen to... I mean, this guy been going at it for 4 years plus, going on at her. My goodness. I guess I cost him his job too, and I'm one of the one who complained. Okay, wear the badge with pride. Don't know if you have friends in the palace, but they're playing a dangerous game and will be exposed. Okay, I report one of his tweets on Monday and tag ITV in it, so I'm taking the credit for this one. Okay, Piers Morgan cost, there it is. Piers Morgan cost himself his job by not releasing that word have consequences. Everyone is entitled to an opinion, but there is a time and a place, and national TV was definitely neither of these things. Okay, I'm so sick of this now. They spoke up after years of speculation and slander, and why shouldn't they? All right, that's Harry and Meghan. They have the right to be heard. She was brave, and I admire her honestly. Okay, the amount of hate is scary and makes me feel very hopeless for humanity. It's true. It is true. Come on. Then he actually just quit. He wasn't fired. He walked out, then quit. It's no one's fault about his job. He did it all by himself. Maybe he would have been fired, but he wasn't. He quit. No need to blame anyone else. Okay, I'm also complaining to AFCON after and probably last time, not particularly interested in Meghan or the royal family. Don't agree with the obsessive targeting of any individual on such a large media platform and the horrendous attention to mental health issue. All right, so they're attacking every aspect of her. They're making fun of it. There's more. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the next one. All right, this one? Important new inquiry launched by the House of Commons Justice Committee, Commons Justice, on how the criminal law has been changed and applied to deal with the COVID-19. Okay, so that's something different. All right, I don't know if I showed this, but let's see here. I think I did already, so I think I'm up to date. But let me show it to you anyway. OMG, did you see Meghan and Harry with Oprah? Let's see here, 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Incendiary racism claims against their family. The palace left reeling. The Queen, 94, in emergency talks after that stinging interview. What have they done? What have they done? What has this country done? It's driven out the most important woman of colour we have ever known. The royals, the firm, the institution, they took her passport. They took her driving licence, her keys. When she pleaded for mental health support, suicidal. They ignored her. And then asked about the colour of the skin of her unborn baby. Kate had made her cry. Yet the media said it was the other way round. Teary-eyed, she asked Oprah, why wouldn't they correct that in the press? But our Tory press, look at it. He's blown up the family. Bombshell. Just who? Just who are they accusing of a racist slur? The media. They hate her. Marxist Meghan. Rather the royals, racists and pedos. Oh, and what's his face? Penis Morgan.
Penis Morgan.
A young couple refusing to be destroyed, standing tall, speaking their truth. And you know what? They are amazing. And yeah, we should be proud of them. Fighting for their family, fighting for their mental health, fighting for what they believe in, and taking on the entire royal institution of England and their vicious Tory media.
The way he said it is so powerful.
Long live King Harry for England and Queen Meghan.
Oh man, hearing him saying it, it makes me feel good. All right, thank you for a good comment. Meghan also just won Daily Fail, which must now publish on page 1 and page 3 information about this requesting by judge. Okay, no, I'm not interested in the familiarity of character without the defense being heard. By the way, how much are they getting paid on going out for film, books, TV? That's up to them. Okay, that's their story. All right. In the US, when people are interviewing you, it's not for money. They don't want you to be swayed, and they just want the truth. Okay? So I'm going to leave here. This is exactly an hour. So let me get going, because tomorrow I'm not going to have that much time to do much recording and editing. I have a doctor appointment. Okay? Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. 3 minutes. Let's see. Oh, I bookmarked it, but I didn't.
Short.
Let's see.
You know, after reading this short statement that came out from Buckingham Palace today, I thought two things. At one side, I thought, I'm so thankful that they are finally acknowledging the experience. But on the other side, I know that the family and the staff were well aware of the extent of it. And though their recollections may vary, ours don't, because we lived through it with them.
Wow.
And there are many emails and texts to support that.
Are you saying that that the whole family and the whole staff knew that there was a woman within the palace walls who was deeply struggling?
I don't know who knew. I know that the family and the staff knew.
And how did that make her feel?
Well, I think she spoke very well about how she felt.
I wanted to ask you as well, the sort of second big grenade, of course, is race, the issue of race. And Meghan claimed that the royal family did not want Archie to be prince or offer him security. Meghan said that there were concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be. Had she spoken to you about this? And what did she say?
Yes, she spoke to me about that. She told me what you now know.
Good answer.
I fully appreciate the... have you spoken to her about coming on this show today?
Oh yes, absolutely. I talk to them all of the time. We watch the special together, actually.
Yeah. So she is happy for you to be talking today. We're all happy that we are in a new era. Okay. You know, we get to tell the truth. Fair enough.
Things are different now.
Now,
yes.
we've all watched...
But I will say, I don't speak for them. I speak for myself.
What do you say to the accusations about her bullying people?
Well, I have known her for 17 years, and I have seen the way that she regards the people around her and the people she works with, and I can say she's not a bully. But I can also say that I am personally glad that people are doing their due diligence, because I also know why someone had to leave, and it was for gross misconduct. And the truth will come out. There's plenty of emails and texts about that.
Oh, damn.
That's obviously a big thing to say when you say you're speaking for yourself. So you must be speaking for her on that particular story.
No, I'm speaking for myself. Okay. I'm not going to get into the details of it. I don't feel like that's my place. But also, I'm just happy that it's actually getting looked into, because the truth really does set you free.
And do you believe there are more truths to come?
yes, I think that I feel, I didn't plan to say this so much, but I really do feel like we're in a new era.
Okay, all right.
Uh-oh, there are we. See, let's see, the Sussex Squad podcast. We told them to leave